Watch your back.
So invictus!
See where the notes...
Thrin ain't found a trace. Found a way past the rockfall is my guess.
Scargel's still at it then.
Prick ain't stopped caning those beasts last I saw, and he still ain't broke through. Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash in ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off her? Yet you got that twat soul stench. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Collect my due pay for starters. Blade ready, Kerr?
Drop it, Britvar. You chop this one, and Nia won't pay a damn copper.
Crack. Get you gone, before I get you gone.
Drugnin outsiders, you've got no business here. Get going.
The gnome bolted. Saw it myself. Thrin still ain't caught a whiff of her. Slaves are paying the price. Those pricks will get nowhere. Off with you. Private conversation. You gone balmy? I hear the ears are first to go. Whatever you think you heard, you thought wrong.
Have to keep going.
Seluna did call forth the moon and the stars. Shah cloaked
See
them
where
in
the
shadow
gnome sapper went.
to cover our scars.
Thrin ain't found a trace. Found a way past the rockfall is my guess.
You stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. You stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen.
Done too. Drug. The culprits are spreading like flies on shit.
The scrying eye seems oblivious to you.
A scrying eye. Or whatever's left of it.
Off with you. Private conversation.
Things feel different.
See where the gnome sapper went?
Off with you. Private conversation.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Can't slow down. An outsider. Just what we needed.
Here dies, heads roll.
I've got my eye on you. Enough going wrong without outsider meddling.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a hole in your bow. Don't make me wish I had. Ugh. Off with you now.
Goes for
Better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul!
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a Rothe in heat.
Bugger off! You're distracting the slaves. They run, you're dead. Move! If the true soul dies, you're getting the blame!
Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Charlie? Hell is truly where we make it.
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders. Poorly, obviously. Tunnel collapsed on a true soul. Absolute's going to eat my liver. Now move! I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories. Just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
The famous Near. Subject of the Myconid's ire, no?
Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty snake gave even Gek the slip. these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep him in line. Here then. His bounty's yours. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nier said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. Thought you would. True souls don't abandon their own.
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears?
I'll peel your
Faster!
balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes
Better
for
hope
novices
your little
too.
tricks didn't harm the true soul! Move it!
Ah, it's you. The mascot of my ill fortunes. Much as I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks. I thought I was. I came down here looking for Wulbren. I suspected he and his little friends might have come to this region. And I was right. But I was too late. Wulbren had already been taken to Moonrise Towers. The rest, put to work. You won't find a worse gaggle of rare-dwells than these Iron Hand gnomes. Except for Wulbren, desperate though his taste in companions might be. As I was contemplating his folly, I was spotted by a very ugly dwergar. Now, I dig. It isn't good. Dig. And hope for an opportunity to escape. These brutes are no mere goblins. I doubt you could take them on. You will. If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for...
Please. They get very aggressive if we stop digging.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a Rothe in heat.
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
Hush. We're being watched.
We're working as we can, Mom. Very hard indeed.
Glittering gods. She actually survived.
Praise Ironhand. Larida, our prayers are answered. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in. And I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. True Soul Nier will... You know what he'll do.
Bug, don't!
I've got no choice, Larida. We have to chance it. A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Baldur and the rest out.
She's all right. Thank the Stern himself. But the others... they'll die in that tunnel, if not by poison, then by Nir's hand.
Mum, you have the powder. My Baldur will die back there. Blow up that wall, I'm begging you. Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
Nir dies. Head.
Get Baldur out of there. Please.
My sister's in there. Myrna! Myrna, can you hear me?
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the
Back on your
flesh
feet,
off
or
your
I'll bite
ears?
your toes off
Faster!
one by one.
I'm coming, Myrna.
This ain't a show. Go make yourself useful or get lost.
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
True soul. True soul. Finally, you must clear rubble, spilling poison. Gnome slaves, passage trap. Careful of mercs. Get me out!
The view through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. The blur resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Nir's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nir's frustration tinged with rage as the connection fades.
Move it!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it. Yes, true soul? Scrying eye. Nir says the moonrise scryers see through him, watching, judging. You don't know about the seat of the Absolute? No doubt you'll see it for yourself soon enough.
Choking! Dig out of here! You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
And that goes for novices too.
Out of the way!
One sparking little blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
At the ready.
What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits!
Ignis!
Faster, shitheads!
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Remember, things could always get worse for you. Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
Ignis!
The slowest of the lot is getting tossed to a Rothe in heat.
Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Finally. Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin!
Does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious.
And so you say. And yet the Absolute demands that I cull them. Thryn, carve out her heart and serve it to the Rothe. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her. You are a traitor. Dwergar, this true soul has betrayed us. Let his blood prove your devotion.
Mors Kurta.
For the ages.
won't give up.
Take cure. Take cure.
Tormenta!
EP30.
Destroyer. Tormentor.
Impero TV.
Take your...
Let's spill some blood.
Tormentor!
Impero! Civi! Take you in.
Tormento!
Tormentor!
killed the Oculus! Need to stay focused. Take your...
Et alibi! Tormentum!
Battle of wits.
Tormentum!
I speak, they burn. dance board is set.
Take you!
Hungry for the slaughter.
Got to move. Invictus!
There's blood in the air.
Allow me to demonstrate. With haste.
Never a dull moment.
Softer than a whisper.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Thought I'd have to breathe my last in Nir's stink. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Glittering gods! I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walbren gone, that falls to me. The leader of our expedition. He was sent off to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walbren. He knows things. Things they want to know too. You'll call me mad, but fine. Walbren's found the formula for rune powder. Aye, the explosive of Gaerdel Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walbren couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. I wouldn't trust them with a bloody butter knife. But it's a fight for another day. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements. He'd admire your resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walbren together.
No one back home will ever believe this.
It's a nice horn, but useless now.